Now, a lot of our new rappers in the music industry got inspiration and looked up to DMX. I'm about to share their reactions to DMX's sad passing. He will always be missed and remembered as a legend in the music industry. Now, Lil Durk shared a tweet just a few moments after the very upsetting news. He shared a tweet saying, "Rest up, DMX." Lil Durk was actually a rapper who was also influenced by DMX, which I thought was awesome and wanted to share as the first part of this video. Following Lil Durk's tweet, the next rapper to post their thoughts on Instagram was by Russ, sharing lots of love for DMX. Russ put out a post on his official page saying, "RIP DMX, one of my favorite rappers ever. The impact will never be forgotten," which I 100% agree with. DMX changed the music industry forever and actually exposed a lot of these big music labels for a lot of things that they do behind the scenes to the music artists that we love today. Getting into the next rapper, we had Rick Ross. Now, Rick Ross had a few words for DMX. Rick Ross had the pleasure of being a huge fan of DMX and also friends, so he wanted to share some love on Instagram. Rick Ross went on Instagram to say these words for DMX. "Prayers up for DMX the legend. Let's put that into the sky." Now, these were some beautiful words by another great rapper in the entire world. It's very warming to see a lot of these big famous rappers that you don't typically see go on social media too often share their love and support for DMX. Now, this may not be a rapper, but this was the next person to say something, and it was Lebron James. LeBron James wanted to show some love on Twitter, so I thought I would add it on this video. LeBron James goes on Twitter to share this tweet saying, "X for life, rest in paradise, legend," showing a nice picture of DMX with some dogs. Now, getting into the next rapper on today's list is the rapper T.I. T.I. goes on Twitter to say this, and I quote, "Rest in peace to a cultural icon. There are no words that can mend the loss for the hip-hop community felt today," which I 100% agree with. I saw so much support on social media, and a lot of you guys probably gave support as well. And if you ended up giving any support to DMX's family, I just want to say thank you so much, and that probably made their days. Getting into the next rapper on today's list is DJ Khaled. He shared something very, very awesome in my opinion, which all DMX fans should definitely see. DJ Khaled shared a photo of a while back. I actually couldn't even give you a timeline on when this picture was taken, but it's DJ Khaled actually DJing for DMX at a concert. DJ Khaled also wrote a comment on the photo saying, "Bless up the icon DMX." And I feel like this is a very cool type of picture, as we're now seeing a lot of rappers that were really close friends of DMX's share moments that they had with the rap legend. And some of these pictures that they are actually sharing on their social media pages are photos that a lot of us have probably never seen before. Now, make sure you continue watching, as for this next one is something all DMX fans should definitely see. Now, Fat Joe had some beautiful words for DMX. Joe and DMX, in case you are unaware, had a very long history together on the journey of just becoming famous in the music world. And he actually went on his Instagram to share these beautiful words with us. "The dog, I tried to downplay it and remain positive. We've been in this game for a while. You've always wore your heart on your sleeve. It hasn't been an easy journey for you, but that's what makes you X. We love you, brother. I'm so sorry for the family's loss. This is one of the most saddest days in hip-hop. God bless you, X. Your music will live on forever. We will never forget you or the impact that you had in the game. New York, let's stand up for DMX." Now, these were some beautiful words from Joe here, which I definitely wanted to add into this video. And at the time of this recording, it still has not been announced from Snoop Dogg his official words discussing the passing of DMX. There is a lot of clips going on between Snoop Dogg and DMX, which were going viral for the last day now, and it was when they did the Versus show on Instagram Live. I'll show screenshots of them performing for all of the thousands of people that were in the Instagram Live, just so we can keep something positive in this video, and I really just wanted to show you guys how good of friends these two were. Snoop Dogg was such good friends with DMX, and it just didn't feel right not adding something about Snoop Dogg in this video, as him and DMX were really good friends. So I just kind of wanted to add him into it. Then getting into the next rapper, we have Chance the Rapper. He shared on his official Twitter page by saying, "Rest in heaven, DMX." Again, another big time rapper who had big influence from DMX. And while many rappers that reacted and shared their love for DMX is so amazing, and there's probably a few people watching this video today who are still unaware on how he truly passed. And here is actually what happened in a simple timeline so everyone can understand. Now on April 2nd, 2021, rapper DMX was rushed to the hospital after an incident allegedly involving some substance use, and allegedly he just took too many of them. A lot of sources were claiming that the rapper passed out at around 11 p.m. in his home. The substances that were used ended up causing a lot of heart problems. DMX was then rushed to a hospital in White Plains, New York. He was taken straight into the critical care unit as it was a very serious emergency issue. Now, it was said by some sources that DMX did have brain activity when arriving to the hospital, but then some other sources said it was much more serious than that and used a certain type of word for what state he was in, which I just don't personally like saying. It was then told by many doctors in the hospital that he may not make it much longer. It wasn't until 3 days later that a ton of new information came out. These were from representatives of DMX, and this was basically showcasing that his entire family ended up flying out to the hospital and wanted to host a support type group, which I thought was personally amazing. Word got out of this family support group, and thousands upon thousands of fans started getting together outside of the hospital. I'll even have some photos on the screen of all of the fans just crowding around the streets. Actually, the street that this was on had to end up being closed for everybody trying to show and share their love for DMX. A lot of people were blasting a lot of his music with car stereos, and it was just an all-around good place to be at to support your favorite music artist, DMX. Telling from these photos, you could tell DMX was a loved rapper and still is to this day. On April 6th, sadly, it was announced there would be critical tests done on DMX's health, as things weren't getting too much better. These tests would be to determine the next steps going forward. Then a few days ahead, on April 8th, 2021, it was reported that during some of these brain scans and tests that were performed, DMX was still on life support, but it was as if his brain was still not getting any better, which is not a good sign at all. Then, a trusted source known as Rap TV made a tweet saying the following: "Just in, DMX's brain function is not improving, and his family has to now decide whether to keep him on life support." Then sadly, the next morning, a news article came out from DMX's entire family saying the sad loss on what happened with DMX. We lost DMX on April 9th, 2021. He will go down as one of the biggest and best rappers of all time, and he made a lot of music that kind of changed the course of the music industry. And he even shared a lot of things about how the music industry really works that a lot of rappers today are honestly afraid to even discuss. But DMX is that type of guy who he will come at you head on and will face his problems like a man. We may have lost DMX, but his music will live on, just like a lot of these rappers said in their reaction to him sadly passing. If you guys would like some more videos about DMX, I was contemplating on making like a little documentary about him. If you would like that, let me know down below in the comments. But anyways guys, this has been District Trending. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I'm out. Peace.